Hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday slash Saturday. Um, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. I apologize. It's super late. I am off schedule and forgive me. That's all I gotta tell you. I've been on the phone, so it kind of got a little long. So I've been kind of talking with different peeps on the phone. What? We got people joining me live. PK, what are you doing up? What are you doing up, money? If you stick around though, I'll make it worth your while for this live. I promise. I'll make it worth your while. I know it's super late. I apologize again. And yes, so let's get into it, right to it, because I'm a little tired and like to hit the sack because I got to be up in 4 hours. We got seminars to attend and stuff. Anyway, yeah, you're getting ready to go. So let's get into tonight's. So tonight, when it comes to, and I really wanted to do this earlier because, the attendance, but hopefully you guys catch the replay and drop your feedback. When it comes to leadership, I feel like there's two types of leaders, right? Now, John C. Maxwell says that everything rise and falls on leadership, right? He's just so big on leadership, and I mean, how can you go against John C. Maxwell, right? Well, when it comes to leaders, though, I feel like there's two types, right? And I got a message from my friend Kevin this morning, and he shared this concept with me, so I can't take full credit for it. Kevin is my boy, so he sends me these messages on a daily basis, so I give him some love on that. But I love the way he explained it, and he said, there's two kinds of leaders, if you would. When it comes to, I'll give you a pause for a second. When it comes to traveling, right? Let's say you want to travel to a destination, right? You may book the travel online, or you may have a travel agency or a travel agent that you may go through, right? You say, you know what, hey, I want to go through this agency, and this agent can help me kind of organize the whole thing, right? Just kind of the flight, the getting there, the arrangement for staying, all that. So you can and they'll take over and they'll lead you excuse me, to your destination. What the travel agent will book you, and will get you the ticket and all that stuff, and you're set, right? Well, that's one. And then the other one is a tour guide, right? You could have a tour guide when, let's say, you get to the destination, and there's somebody there waiting to greet you and kind of just show you around. It's not like you live here, or it's not like you go there every day. So a tour guide would be fantastic, just kind of to take you to place and show you and kind of explain to you, hey, kind of walk with you through, the different parts of town, if you would. So you can have a travel agent where it kind of sets everything up for you and just boom. Or you can have a travel or tour guide where somebody will actually walk you through things and actually walk with you through things, right? When it comes to leadership, I feel like it's it's just like that. You could be a leader, you could choose somebody as a leader who's a travel agent, where it kind of tells you what to do, and you got to go out there and do it. Tells you, hey, you got to do this, you got to do this. It just tells you all the time what to do and what not to do and stuff. So you can be choosing a leader of that kind that kind of tells you what to do, or you can choose somebody as a leader, as a tour guide, where they walk you through things. They walk with you through things. They get in the trenches with you. They go the extra mile with you. They show you the ropes. They show you around. They'll take you around, right? Now, you can choose either one, but which one does sound even better? Like, which one sounds amazing as a leader, right? Somebody who just kind of tells you what to do, boom, 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 boom. You don't even see them do it, but they tell you what to do. Or somebody who gets in the play with you, play by play, gets their sleeves rolled up and they're ready to show you with their actions, right? Isn't that powerful though? You can choose a leader of those two kinds. I feel like maybe you could relate or maybe drop your thoughts. I feel like I like the tour guide idea of a leader. Somebody who not just tells me what to do, but somebody who actually gets in the trenches with me, somebody who actually does what they are asking me to do. And they don't just, it's not like they just tell me what to do, but I don't ever see them do it. I feel like the tour guide of a leader would be impacting a lot more lives. I feel like when you are choosing that person as your leader, you can feel safe. You can feel like, hey, well, I may not know the ropes here, but this guy's on top of it. Or this gal right here, on top of it. Right? So I feel like it's just more in being a tour guide where you can really just get in there with your peeps, right? Here's what I'll tell you. Here's what I'll tell you. I'll wrap it up with this for you. You can choose one of those two as a leader, and you probably will agree with me, or maybe you can drop it in the comments. You probably agree with me that tour guide is probably a better type of a leader, right? Well, then you have two options of how you show up as a leader to others. You can be a travel agent to others, or you can be a tour guide to your peeps, to your prospects, your friends, to your family. It doesn't always have to be money, right? Your leader in your home, your leader in your church. Now, you don't have to be a pastor to be a leader. You lead the space around you. There's presence about you. People want to be around you. People gain more just because they're around you, right? Absolutely. Option number 2. I agree with you. Being a tour guide, 100%, right? It just feels safer. It feels like, oh man, like I don't feel like I'm lost. Imagine you go to a whole new country you've never been, like just a hole in the wall, right? And you're like lost. But then you got somebody who says, you know what, I'm going to be your tour guide for the whole entire time here. And you're like, oh, thank goodness. I'm like, I don't have to worry about it. Right? This guy will know where to go to eat, what to do this, where to be safe, where to, So if you're choosing a tour guide as a leader in your life, then I'm asking you to become a tour guide in other people's lives. Be a type of a leader that people will feel safe following you. That people will say, you know what, I may not know the ropes, but you know what, this guy, this gal right here, they know the ropes and they know it so well. We just follow them, right? Be that kind of a leader in other people's lives. Show up in that way, in a tour guide of a manner, if you would. Now, let me clarify one thing here. And I don't know if I've talked about this, but I know I've talked about this to some of my team members and my friends even. Listen, being a leader of a tour guide, of a leader, if you would, that does not mean you become a trash can where people can just dump everything on top of you and use you and abuse you, and you just run around, do everything for people. That is not what I mean. That is not what I mean when you're a tour guide. That in nowhere in there it says you do all the work for everybody else. Nowhere. Right? You're a tour guide. What? You just point and say, this is what? The library. You feel me? It doesn't mean that you're gonna do all the work. You don't become a babysitter. It's a big difference between being a babysitter and being a leader. You don't want to be a babysitter. Attending to a nagging baby all the time, right? You want to show up in a way that people will feel safe, protected. They're like, you know what? I can always rely on this person. They will give me the information. They will point me to the right place for me to get my my answers. These are all key factors, right? So if you're gonna choose a tour guide for your life, remember to be a tour guide in other people's lives. I hope you got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. And I'd love to get your feedback. And let me know what type of a leader you want in your life, and how are you going to show up in other people's lives yourself. Drop your thoughts, your comments in the comments below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. And I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.